That's stupid. Hi, everybody. We're with Jason Chen at this nursery. Hey, Jason. We're back. This is Jason's nursery side. We won't show you the location, but if you want to hit up Jason and you want to visit the location here, you can ask him that. But it's a really different environment. The other side, the Eastern Leaf, is really the retail side, and this is really the nursery side. You want to talk about your nursery, Jason? It's really cool, actually. It's kind of refreshing to see.
So this is kind of my, I'll stay in the shade here, but this is kind of like my private collection of raw material, and that's you guys already know this. I love Juniper, so I've got a bunch of Prostrata Junipers, Procummins, San Jose's, Feminas, different types of, probably some Shimpakus here as well.
You want to pick one up so that the viewers can kind of see, like...
Actually, I'll pick this one up. Maybe bring it over. So this is one I was doing a video on, and I was showing people what happens when you cut back, and so this used to have nothing.
This is a nice juniper,
right? It's nice, right?
It's really nice.
So this was my insurance, which I'm going to cut off, and when I work on this,
would you air layer off? On the tree?
Well, I'd probably not. I'll just grab another. Usually, I just grab another piece of material. But that is definitely worth air layering. If you're talking about air layering, you got a really good part of the tree, and it's pretty thick right there. But this is what I was talking about. You know, this is all the growth that you can get, and so I've got a lot of trees like this. They're all in here, and I use those for demonstrations and videos. Yeah, awesome. YouTube videos. Yeah, so that's that. I'll put this guy back down. Yeah, and then you know, I've got some Crape Myrtles that have huge trunks as well. They're pretty big. You know, they're pretty big trunks. They're decent sized trunks. They're not massive, but they're pretty decent. Yeah, they're nice.
They're good size. They're good size for a Crape Myrtle.
Yeah.
Crape Myrtles take forever to grow.
So I got some. There's a whole bunch. I mean, there's one there. They're all over the place.
Look at, put your finger on that one.
This one. Yeah, see?
That's a good size. That's a good,
that's
like
good
2-3 inch Nabari.
So I've got, you know, my secret stash of material here. That's a lot of it. Some of it's mostly for me, but sometimes some people get lucky. I got some nice ones here. Here. Yeah, see, they're already growing into the ground, so I'm not going to touch it. That way you can get some better roots in there. I got some silverberries.
So your first nursery, this is like almost like 2 acres. It looks like 2 acres.
This is it's 1 acre. It's almost exactly 1 acre, but it's filled with trees, 1 gallons, 5 gallons. You know, just
awesome. Let's kind of look at some of your materials if someone's interested.
Here I've got a bunch of black pines that are going to, the candles are going to be cut in a few months. I've got some black pines just hidden under that shade cloth over there. Silverberries, got blue atlas cedars. I used to have bigger black pines, but those sold out already. I've got
silverberry. That silverberry was awesome.
I've got some silverberry.
Was that a collected tree?
These ones were, and I picked them up from a friend, and then I've been working on them.
How do they kind of react? I don't have a silver. Actually, I have.
They grow like crazy.
They do.
Yeah, they do. Like in 1 year, you'll get a thick. It's funny, I don't have it. The cuttings are on the trash, but they like this will happen in 1 year. You'll get like something like that thick just coming out in 1 year. And
really?
Yeah, if you don't maintain it, these ones got forgotten for a little bit. Sometimes the nursery here, they kind of get forgotten for a little bit, which sometimes is good because you get a lot of interesting. Look at all this branch structure.
It's really cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if I gin all that, that's gonna look pretty cool. So sometimes you leave it neglected, you get some interesting things. I got 2 silverberries there. You know, got some 1 gallon maples. I got a Juniper Prostrata there that needs some serious work.
I'm bird walking, but these are pretty cool. You know, it's unusual to see variegated trees in bonsai at all, just because, you know, traditionalist people don't like it.
Yeah.
But I think they're cool.
Yeah, the butterflies are pretty cool. Variegated's funny. A lot of nursery people love variegated. Customers sometimes are kind of on the fence with them, but I think especially these are kind of pinkish. They're kind of
cool. I kind of like it. People like look at me kind of funny. I'm like, I like variegated trees.
And then, you know, I've got overgrown Procummins nanas here. These were some of my students' trees that they wired. Some of them still have wire. They need to be removed. Some of them don't. But they're inside there. They got thick trunks. You know, you got to look in there.
Do you do classes here at all? Or?
I used to do some classes here, but I'm going to start having classes over at the other place, the warehouse nursery again. The first one's actually on June 26th, and that's open to everybody. There's no fee. It's just open.
Awesome.
But yeah, see, this is kind of the place for thicker trunk material. Some Californias that need some work.
I believe you're probably the only one growing still now, because a lot of people are either out of the business or.
Oh, see, I got some Shimpakus.
Oh, yeah, look at this tree.
Yeah, see, I got some Shimpakus, you know, that's got some bend in there, but man, they need some maintenance. That's just how it is at the nursery sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I love junipers, so we produce them.
Really, I mean, you really have two businesses. You have the retail side, and really this is like the nursery side of it.
This is definitely the nursery side of it, the growing side of it. I've got a bunch of different types of maples in here. Some sharp pygmy. I'm going to start doing blue atlas cedars soon. I got azaleas, and then I still have some. You know, here are two trees that are under my care. I guess these are interesting. Two John Naka trees are under my care, a black pine and a California.
Let's check this out. This black pine out. So it's a root over rock.
Yeah.
Root over rock.
That one's ready for some candle cutting soon, and this guy's ready to be wired and styled. And I've been, you know, this one we had to use one branch to do the whole thing, so this one I'm going to do soon.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then I've got an old Chinese elm over there that was a gift.
We gotta check.
But it needs to be worked on.
Ugly. It's because that's the best trees. Ugly ones are like the cool ones.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, and that's probably a literati, but it's more of the pot that's interesting. It's an older pot, an older Chinese pot. But this one needs to be worked on. And I got black pines just sitting back there that just.
So let's see. We look at some of the candle here. Look, it's time to remove the candle. Yes, it is. Is this so? This would be the first candle, decandle.
No, this has been a while.
Oh, it's been a while.
Some of these like they've taken some time. Like back there, you can see that one's got a lot of branches.
Okay,
that one.
Yeah.
So
part of the retail
took a
side,
long
you
time.
just need to get on it.
Yeah, black pines. I mean, that's the thing is that they don't look like much, but there's a lot of years put into it, and that's kind of what not everybody sees in the black pines, and that's why they're so valuable.
And of course, if you're looking for
cork jades,
you got plenty.
I got cork jades. These are from Frank. And then we're growing some oaks here.
I saw that.
Some Quercus agrifolias right there.
These are what, 5 years or 3 years old? These,
which ones?
The junipers right here on this.
Oh, these ones are going to be at least 5. So these ones we've been growing these for a while. Maybe 4, maybe 4. I'd say 4 to 5, somewhere around there.
And you're not producing enough still for the.
Yeah, I'll show you in a second. You know, the rest of where our junipers are, but I've got material everywhere. Some of them make it into a pot, some of them don't.
Oh, you gotta talk about this tree. This tree's awesome.
This tree, oh, you like this one? See, this one. So some of these, kind of this area used to be more open to the public, so I had some benches here, but now it's closed off. But this is a prostrata, a very nice trunk, and it was styled, but it's time to go in there and do some maintenance again. It's kind of like I make a lot of trees and forget that I have to. I forget to work on them again. Here's another one. It's the thick trunk. As you can tell, I like my junipers. Same deal.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's display ready.
This one I'll probably swap out to the warehouse nursery so people can see it.
Awesome.
Some when they hit the warehouse nursery, some of them they get sold pretty quick.
That's why you don't let them out there.
Sometimes, yeah, I'll be like, I like that one. I'm not ready yet.
So your shade cloth, because if you're in Southern Cal.
60%. I still have 60% here.
Is there any beneficial for anything darker?
I mean,
full sun. This is like there's no shade, there's no trees, there's no nothing.
Yeah, I think 60% is kind of the sweet spot. You go a little bit darker. I think it's a little too dark.
How about a little lighter, like 50%?
50% is okay too. Yeah.
It's really cool. I mean, I admit.
It feels good, right?
It feels good.
Yeah.
Outside is like good 80, almost 90, and in here is almost like good, like 70.
Yeah, it feels nice in here. And so here is like where I've got some. I mean,
Holy crap! That's huge.
Look at that! Look at the trunk on that. You know.
That's huge.
Beautiful material. Just needs me to go in there and work on it. Yeah.
Or hire an assistant.
Anybody
Anybody looking for a job?
Yeah, there's a lot of material here to work on. You know, and then here is kind of a staging area. You know, during
retail side.
Yeah, the retail side. During Christmas, these benches are all full, and then they get moved to the warehouse nursery, and from there they get put into boxes. They get sent across the country. So I've got, you know, this is all the potted stuff, and then.
We're talking about your benches. The benches. We're talking about your benches earlier.
Oh yeah, the benches. So the benches are just with the cinder blocks and the racks. One of the hardest things about benches is just keeping them in good shape with minimal maintenance. And These ones, it's just the wood on the cinder blocks with the racks on top. It doesn't look fantastic, but functionally it works really well.
Hey, but you're sitting on $1 million worth of like lumber.
And the nice thing is about, with these benches, if you've got them there, it's got minimal. The water is hitting them minimally, and really it's gonna take a long time for them to rot away. So
that's kind of awesome. I mean, that's a plight that everybody has.
Yeah, maintenance. So I've got more potted stuff, 1 gallon prostratas. Basically, I got material everywhere.
That's crazy. It's rare to see this in Southern Cal, is a nursery person having this much stock.
Oh, of raw material?
Just raw material. I mean, like everybody at this point is either going out of business or they want to sell out, and there's no one really going into that propagation business. And it's really exciting to see that you're continuing that portion, that you're feeling that need that we have.
Yeah, we enjoy it. I mean, I love juniper, so I'm gonna keep making them. I got more Procums donatas there. I got a Scots pine over there in the pot, but there's trees.
How do Scots pines do out here?
They do pretty good. They actually do pretty good. But I've tested them. Usually all the stuff I test for a year or 2 years before I kind of let them out on the site. But they do really well. So over here is kind of our primary growing area for junipers.
Wow, look at that.
We've got them in different stages. One like really young, like a couple months. We've got cuttings that have just been made. And then we've got them going all the way to the 1 gallons in the back, which we can take a look at. Of course, I got 1 gallons on other trees. I got boxwoods, cotoneasters, olives.
You're really eclectic. You're not going for one particular tree. You're going.
Well, it's kind of like in bonsai, there's certain species of trees that are just fun to work on, and it was what I try to carry. Like this Eugenia here, I actually got from a nursery, and it was like a stump. Well, it was kind of taller, and then I cut it back. This was maybe 2 years ago, and that's ready to style. So I just need to put that on my bench, and I can turn that into something nice.
This wasn't here. I remember this wasn't here a couple years ago. This was all like a dirt lot.
Yeah.
You really expanded. I mean, I'm really impressed in a short time period.
Yeah, well, once I flattened it, it kind of was ready. We put the shade cloth up.
It wasn't flat? I thought it was flat.
It was, well, I had to flatten it. I had a tractor and I flattened the whole thing. And then you saw it was flattened. After that, it was kind of a blank canvas. Yeah. So then I was able to, okay, let's start growing some stuff that we like, which is the junipers. And that's what we got. I mean,
this is like serious, like nursery. This is not like.
Yeah, see those beautiful trees. Look how healthy that is.
That's insane.
Yeah, there's different things that could come out of this. It could be a long runner and we could train it up, or we could let it grow into a kind of a bush, and that's kind of a, more beginner kind of look.
How long would it take going from what's in your hand to something that's a sizable bonsai material?
You're still looking at 2 years, at least.
It's still time. You're still investing that time in.
That's definitely what it is, and the only way for us to get there is obviously to grow. Yeah, to grow. So it's you got to keep up on that whole production. What is one of your favorite like unusual species that you grow? Unusual species, I like this one. Okay, so here I got more junipers, Chinese fringe. I believe that's a Eugenia, natal plum, olives, some more Chinese elms. Is this olive? I love the small leaf olive.
Why is that? Oh, they're
so
really
pretty.
Scaled well.
Yeah, they're so pretty. Proportionally, they look so good.
And they do well. They do well.
And
weather.
They do well everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. And they grow so easily, and they're flexible. They can be trained easily. One of my favorites. And that one's harder to find. The smaller.
The polypalms too. Look at that. That's pretty rare to see.
Which one?
The polypalms.
The polypalms?
Or the plums.
Oh, the plum. Oh, okay, yeah.
Those are really cool.
Some of them have really cool movement too. Like this one. It's got a cool little bend there. Some movement.
That's unusual to see. Most of the time you don't see this in Southern Cal.
Yeah, see, some of these have. You just gotta look for it. They're there. It's fun to go through here and kind of like fish through these and be like, oh, okay, that has potential. Sometimes that little. Oh, this one's. That's a different tree. But yeah, you can find some interesting things.
Let's go to your other side and then let's wrap this up really quick.
Okay, so on that side, we've got our money trees. Yeah, lots of 1 gallons. Then we got big dirt piles.
Do you sell dirt too? Do you
I have some older oaks over there.
Do you sell soil? I mean, if someone looks
I have soil at the other side, so we sell bonsai mixes that I have.
How about like regular garden soil?
Nobody's ever asked. So
I may be looking for some. That's what I'm asking.
yeah, I mean I can get big bags of it. I've just never carried it before. Here's money trees that have just been potted. Well, not just been potted, but they're about ready to go, and those will go up on the site. I think maybe another month.
Wow.
We'll see how they do in the heat.
Oh, that's
well, we want the heat right now. Yeah, we want them.
Really?
We want them to grow.
Is that what causes them to sprout?
Yeah, we want some nice weather right now. And then these greenhouses are usually pretty full. Right now they're a little bit empty.
Have desert roses.
Yeah, some desert roses.
For desert rose. Oh, Jason has a ton of them. I'm sorry. I've been trying to grow these things and I had no success. I think I water them
Too much
in the wintertime.
Yeah.
And then I think I have that frost.
It's because you're a bonsai person.
These are cool. I'm sorry. I'm bird walking here, people.
Yeah, that's what you got. You got to like turn the switch off on bonsai and be like, okay, let me turn in the succulents here.
That's really cool. I mean, these are pretty low maintenance too, I bet.
They're low maintenance. They're kind of sensitive to weather changes, but kind of the thing about them is if it doesn't go well, you just cut everything off. It'll come back again.
I have one that I've been cutting off, and it ain't looking good.
It ain't.
I think it's true. I think I'm over care. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, you gotta kind of neglect it a little bit. Yeah, some trees don't like it when you spend too much time with them. Yeah, more greenhouses. So that's kind of the place.
You know, if you get a chance and Jason lets you come to the nursery site, maybe not buy anything here, may not let you buy anything here, but I think just to be able to visit, to see the breadth and depth that you have here is pretty all amazing.
Yeah, I love the ginkgos. I just love, like, one of my favorites is definitely the ginkgo. So here's one, you're talking about varieties that are a little bit more rare, like this one. Just really nice.
You don't see ginkgos very often.
No, and
he has it. Look at those. They're healthy too.
Yeah, I love my ginkgos.
These are maidenhair, it looks like?
It's no, it's a different variety. I forgot what it's called. I can't remember offhand, but they got the smaller leaves. That's what makes.
Are they all males too? Because I hate the smelly fruit.
These ones, I'm not so sure. I have to check on that. But I just know that small leaves, they look great.
Well, I like the compact leaves. Some of the
Yeah.
ginkgos have that.
Yeah, they have the huge wide ones.
Yes, or the really narrow ones.
Yeah.
I like the one that has that classic fan shape.
Yeah, so that one is it's a special one.
Awesome.
Some of these trees are produced just for us, so knowing a lot of nurseries helps. A lot of growers.
Well, Jason, thank you for your time. This is awesome seeing the nursery side. Yeah. I haven't been here on this site for about 3 years, and you almost like triple your production size. It's amazing what you have done in a short period of time.
Yeah, we've been.
And thank you for your time, Jason. This couldn't be without you, man.
Great. All right. Thanks, Tom.
Thanks a lot, man.